Why is it when someone says something mean, do we have a hard time ignoring it? I mean, the best thing to do, what's the smartest thing to do? Someone says something mean to you. Should you say something mean back? Let's just go through. Does this make sense? Like, what are the things that make sense? Does it make sense? Somebody says something mean to us, answer back something mean?
No.
Why not? Shows you're in charge. You can't push me around. I'm going to stand up for myself.
Putting down the same level he is.
Going down to the same level as him? Okay, who cares? So I go down to the same level as him, but I'm going to show him. Don't mess with me. What'd you say? Make him want to do it again.
If someone has a high self-esteem, doesn't care if someone says something.
Whoa, okay, that's pretty intense over there. But I'm
If you do fight, it means
okay. So I don't have self-esteem. But someone says something mean to me. What's the best way to deal with it? We have a couple options. What are the options?
Ignore it.
Okay, let's be honest. I just know the options of guys here. I'm looking around the room and I know there's been a lot of options. One option is kick him. And by the way, I've seen very chashuva people. Very chashuva people. Written so many svarim, big beards, kicking each other. I've seen it. Ouch, embarrassing. Now, is that a good way of dealing with it? Why not? Why not? What's wrong with it?
Just gonna make it continue.
Just gonna make it continue. Why? If I kick him hard enough, he'll stop. I mean, why does the guy do it in the first place, to kick back? You said something to me, I kick him.
Ego.
Because what?
Doesn't have any friends.
Oh, please. He doesn't have any friends. You don't have any friends? Come on. You'll make a friend. You'll be friends with all the kickers. There's a lot of guys. None of them have friends. They're all like, I have no friends because I'm a kicker. Another guy, I kick. Nope. None of us have friends. Come on, they have friends. So what's wrong with the kicking? You want attention? Guy says something mean, so you kick him. So that's called wanting attention? He wanted attention. He got it.
It never stops.
Because what?
It never stops.
It never ends. He kicks, you kick back, kick again, da-da-da.
hard enough, it stops.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes you give him a zag, grace, a kick, boom. However,
Next day he's gonna kick you back.
either he'll kick you back the next day, or he will get you when you least expect it, or get you when you're down. I have been in a base oval, le'aleinu. You know what that is? A house of mourning, an oval's house. I've been in a base oval. People are mourning the death of somebody who did not like them. I guess pretty obviously they didn't like them. They came in and they said, "You deserve it." I was like, whoa. So far I thought maybe they're going to turn it into something good. They go, "No. You've always been mean to people, so now you get what you deserve." Ouch. That like sizzles. Woof. And then they didn't stop. And then they go, "And your mother who died, she was just a blah, 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 blah." And I was like, then I go, that I couldn't handle anymore. I figured, okay, this is over. Come on, let's go. I got him out. I said, come on, no, come on, let's go. You're going to regret this later. Let's go. I won't regret it. I've been waiting for years to say this. No, get out. Come on. You don't know what they've done to me. Let's go. Is that a pathetic thing? So you would think to yourself, it's not true. Oh, yeah, it's true. So they'll get the person when they're just so vulnerable, when they're down, get them. They least expect it. Now, trust me, the person who said it was really very sad case. You talk about self-esteem. None. But okay. So you get them back, they'll get you back. They will. They'll get you back. They will. They'll find a way. They'll be planning. By the way, there's a halacha. Some guys here don't want to believe it. Not true. It's not true. I learned not like that. Yeah, you learned like that when you were 3 years old. The halacha says, the Chafetz Chaim, is that nekama. It says, lo yisikaim. You cannot take nekama. What does nekama mean? Revenge. What does that mean, take revenge? Can someone tell me what revenge is? Yes, getting back. So someone says something mean to you. Are you allowed to hit them back?
No.
Why not? Lo yisikaim, says the Chafetz Chaim.
Depends if it's in the heat of the moment.
If it's in the
If it's in the heat of the moment.
there is no isser of lo yisikaim. Yeah? Why? How are you going to control yourself? Now, if you can control yourself, it's lo yisikaim. Now, says the Chafetz Chaim, lo yisikaim? Lo yisikaim is really when you plan to get the guy back. Like, he got you. He said something to you. You were embarrassed in front of other people, and then you say, I'm waiting for the right moment to get him back. And you plan it. And you think when you're going to get him. And when you least expect it. And you think you're going to get him like some special time, right at his daughter's wedding, in front of everybody. Then you're going to get him. And you get, take the wedding cake, get him right in his face. I don't know, whatever it is. Right? They plan it. That, says the Chafetz Chaim, is lo yisikaim. Now, why? Because you're not really in the heat of the moment. You know what you've been doing? You've been ruminating. You've been thinking, how are you going to get the guy back? Now, people do this. Says the Torah, lo yisikaim. Lo yisitar. Lo yisitar means, don't say to the guy, I'm not going to be like you. You said something disgusting to me. You hit me, and I'm not going to be like you. That's lo yisitar. Can't do that either. Oh, gosh, you can't do anything, huh? What a world. This world. Impossible. So now, what's the next way of dealing with it? Someone says something mean to you. What do?
Walk away.
Walk away. What does that do?
Calms you down.
Calms you down?
These guys feel bad because there's something to do with something bad. They feel bad.
Okay, you know what? But I will tell you, it's not pashut to walk away. It's really not easy to do. How does a guy do that? Like you mentioned before, you have to have a lot of self-esteem. But I'll tell you, it's just smart. Instead of getting yourself into a situation, the best thing is, get away from it. Just get away from it. It says like a nuzzer. You know what
Just let the guy talk.
that's too hard. Said him like, oh, you're just an idiot. You're just it's like he just keeps going like, oh my gosh. Ad kan akafa aleph. He's gonna keep going on to akafa bays and gimel. Oof. So the truth is not so pasha. We'll discuss that in a second. But what happens? The guy, so you walk away. It says to a nuzzer. You know what a nuzzer is? The guy's not allowed to. He made a netter. He's not going to have anything to do with grapes and wants to work on himself. So he doesn't want to have to do with wine. So the Gemara says, stay far away from. No, it tells the nuzzer, stay far away from a vineyard. Forget about wine. Forget about grapes. Just stay far away from even a vineyard. You know, vineyards have, the little seeds. That's what they'll do. They throw the grape seeds on the ground. You'll go to a vineyard covered with grape seeds. It's like makes the ground much more fertile, but it smells like grapes. Even when there's nothing, it's just a bunch of vines. It goes, where's that? Where are those grapes? They smell like Concord grapes. It's the seeds. So it says, just stay away from the whole vineyard even. Stay away from it. So the best thing is, get away from it. That's not the best, but that's a good one. But what's the next level? What's the next level? Huh? It's a tough one. He's calling you names and this, that. So somebody mentioned this before. We said, ignore. Right? How do you do that? How do you ignore him?
Hashem gets rid of your virus.
Okay, so you tell yourself, Hashem's going to get rid of my virus. Let me accept it. He's calling me all kinds of names. You all right? If you're holding on that madrega, whoa.
You know, next time. If you
Sometimes you're right. Sometimes you do. But I'm going to ask you a question.
You know, next time, if you know now, next time is that good.
Ah.
You know.
See, not just that, oh, yeah, I'm working on it myself. That's a big, heavy duty thing. But how about, let's understand how this works. Can I borrow you for a second? Sure. Oh, here we go. We've got, okay, we've got today a puppet. And over him, I'm going to have, a stick, and there's going to be strings attached to him. Attached to his arm, attached to his mouth, attached to his ear. I go, right? And he's like, based on me moving the stick, right? You ever see that thing before? All right. So, shkoyach. Who wants to be a puppet? Anyone here want to be a puppet? For good? You can be a puppet for good. No? All right, you pass. Pinocchio. How are you somebody's puppet? Because everything he says makes you act a certain way. Says to a guy, you're early. Some kind of very like a mosquito line. You show up finally, right? And the guy goes, gets all angry. He's looking for you to get angry. So he's going to himself, watch what I can do to my puppet. I can make him get angry. Here I go, you showed up finally. And the guy goes, okay, puppet, you'll be angry now, right? You are literally the guy's puppet. If you think about that for a moment, you want to be his puppet? I'm going to get him so angry now. Oh, wow, you're so ugly. That's it, puppet. Look at you, eating a third helping of food, triples. That's it. Very easy to manipulate. And certain people, they know what really ticks you off. And they know how to get you. And how to get, huh?
They're specialized.
Oh, they're mamish a specialty. Experts. Mamish the mumche. In how to make somebody a puppet. And if he doesn't like that guy, he's like, but some people, they don't like anybody, it seems. Because they want to make everybody into their puppet. You know what we call those people? Bullies. Bullies. They bully people. Now, the bully is looking for, say, attention. He's not looking for attention. He's looking to control you. So how do you not let him control you? You cut the strings. So he thinks every line he says, you're going to be scared of him. But if you ignore his little shtuchs, his little lines, his little things that he says, every one you ignore, what did you just do? You cut another string. Until soon he's like he's getting very frustrated over there. Like, what are you doing? Cutting off my strings? Who do you think you are? You're the tough guy? Yeah. My strings don't work with you? Oh, well, I'll get even stronger. And soon, what are you doing? You're making him your puppet. So by ignoring him, you basically made him into your puppet. Now, you're not the guy who's going around being the bully and being mean. Chas v'shalom, everybody here is so wonderful and nice. No bullies in this room. But anybody who's a bully, you can control them back. And next time when you walk near him and you think he's about to say a smart, mean line, you go, and he's going, like he doesn't know what to do now. Because if he says something to you and you ignore it, he's just going to get so frustrated. It's like trying to start the car and it doesn't go. All it does is frustrate the person. So what's he going to do? Is he going to say a line? Now, he might try. He might say, in front of a group of people, "Ooh, tough guy there. Doesn't get upset when people say he's ugly. People say that he's fat and he doesn't get upset. Even though he's fat." The guy goes, like, and how does he look? He looks stupid. He has no control, and now he's just saying ugly things, and he's not getting any response. So he looks like he's just like, and everyone's going, "You can't get the car started? Oh, I thought you're such a tough guy. You're such a great bully. It's not working." That's probably your strongest defense. However, you said before, say I'm going to work myself and Hashem and this and that, and I'm going to have such koiches. Soon I'm going to have superpowers that I'm going to be able to give people brachas from all over the world. They'll come to me for brachas because I did not answer a guy when he called me fat. Well, I don't know. Might not work. Don't try those brachas afterwards so quickly. But how about this one? Guy says to you some kind of very mean thing. And you think to yourself, wonder why he's saying this. I think the reason is because he's just jealous. He's jealous of me for something. I don't know what it is. But he must be, it's pretty sad. And if you're nice to the guy afterwards and you say, not because he's controlling you, because you just ignore it, you go like, You don't say, "Are you all right?" Because that just like really upsets the guy. So just ignore that. But you try to figure out like, why is the guy so upset? Why is he so mean? What's the shirish? What's the root of all this? Obviously, there's something that is bothering the guy inside. And he feels like he needs this control in order to feel like he's somebody.
I think a lot of times from the parents.
Whoa, don't start blaming on the parents,
No,
man. I
he
mean,
abused him and then he feels he has to-
don't think every guy who's a bully because he was abused by his parents. Please, don't. Don't blame my parents. No, but seriously, people can be bullies because of themselves. They just feel they're not self-actualized. Here's a guy, he's learning, he's steiging, he's spending his time, he's doing everything right, and some other guy's just jealous, like, I'm not. And of course, I don't want to, because it just takes too much koyach. And I'm also jealous that he knows things, and he's learned things, and I'm not. And I just waste my time, so I go after him. And the reason that he's going after people is because he is just feeling like he's not successful, like he's not accomplished. So you can feel bad for the guy. So instead of being angry and feeling threatened, you kind of feel bad for the guy. And also, let's say a 2-year-old will come up to you and go, kick you, or maybe you go, you stupid head. What would you do? You go, boom! Would you do that? I hope not, right? Then you pick him up, you little twerp. Until his mother comes and beats you up. It's probably your mother, but whatever. What do you need to do that for? You go, it's a little 2-year-old. He doesn't even know what he's saying. He's a little nothing kid. So what would you do? It's the same thing with a lot of people who say things, really, you know what they are inside? They're 2-year-olds. Inside, they're literally a 2-year-old. Now, he might be 18, he might be 17, he might be 25, he might be 40, he might be 60 or older. And inside, he's literally a 2-year-old. Something happened. He didn't get the love, the acceptance, whatever it might be. We don't have to blame his parents. The bottom line is, he didn't get it, and he felt like he needs it. Some people need more than others, by the way. It's not like everybody's equal. No, it's not true. All men are not created equal. That's baloney story. All equal that they should be treated equally, but they're not equal. They're not the same. Sorry. It's just not. This person's tall, this person's this person's that, this person's this person has diabetes. They're all the same? No, they're not. It's a baloney story. So you got to look at somebody and say to yourself, what are they lacking? What's missing? And you don't have to get so upset at them because honestly you say, something's missing in their life. So if they say something to you, now you have a bunch of things to think of. Number one, literally, you want to be that person's puppet? No, so don't respond. Number two is, best thing is just kind of, you can't handle it, which, why not? Just walk away. Now if he's a bully, he's going to follow you or whatever. You say, ooh, you ran away. So best thing is really, stay, if you can handle it and not react, it's just look at him, go on with your life. You're not ignoring him. See, if you just ignore him, he knows, oh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to finally. But if you just address him, you're like, Don't say like, good line. Just don't even acknowledge it. Just like, go on with your life. And he gets nothing. So, you can walk away. You can deal with him and just like, but I wouldn't face him and fight him and say something bad. You just feel bad for the guy. Feel bad for the person. They said it because there's something lacking by them. And they're literally, like I said, it's a 2-year-old inside of them. Let's think positive. Let's have a great day.